Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Football Mensa Save with Atlético Madrid. We are back after a very disappointing episode last time out against Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey final where we lost on penalties. Um, in today's episode, we'll find out if we are going to play in the Conference League final. We have two Conference League semifinals today against Lille from France. And hopefully we can manage to get into the final and win a trophy, our second trophy of this save with Atletico Madrid. The lineups for today's game will be as follows. We will play with Gyökeres up front, with Doku and Samuel Lino on the wings. We will play with Riquelme and Zelinski in midfield due to the fact that Xavi Simons, he is injured for today's game, unfortunately. Lorente, he will play at defensive midfielder. Then we will play with Dogu and Jan Guito as our wingback. Jimenez and Yodo as our two central defenders, and Oblak is back from injury and ready to play this important game here against Lille. Um, Hopefully, our team will not disappoint here in the semifinals in the Conference League. Obviously, it's not a huge tournament to win for Atletico Madrid, but as we are in the semifinal, I really want to win it now. Um, so hopefully we can make that happen. Um, I think maybe a 1-0 or 2-0 away from home against Lille should be enough. Probably shouldn't be the biggest issue for us. Just give me a minute here. I will need to put in a charger for my computer. We see Lille are playing very nicely. Hopefully, we can manage to win this game, or at least not lose the first game against Lille here in the Conference League. We will play either Brighton or Napoli in the final if we manage to beat Lille over two games, where I will prefer to meet Napoli actually, as I think they are the weaker team. I think Brighton have a very strong team. If you look at the players they have. Gyökeres scores on a penalty, and we are up to a flying start. We are dominating everything, basically. Not possession wise, actually. We are not having the most of the ball, but we are in front early on, and that's what matters the most here. Let's praise the boys for a good start to the game here. Hopefully, they can continue for the rest of the game, as the penalty is actually the only highlight in the first half. And I'm quite happy with that. Lorente is unhappy with everything I say, apparently. I will sub on Eric Martel instead of him. I don't want an unhappy player playing. He's not unhappy, he's anxious in some weird way. Let's encourage the boys to keep on going. Here we have Håkan Hardsson as we concede an own goal from Leno Yodo. Not what we would like to see. We are still the best team. We also have more of the ball now, but Lille are definitely in this fixture, as we can see. Dogu is tired, I can see, so I think I will rest him a bit, as we just need to win the home game, basically. Molina also comes in, and Guillermo is also tired, where I think we will probably. We don't really have anyone. Victor Rogue, he can come in and play that wing. I think he will do fine for us there. We have around 15 minutes left, as Lille are close to getting another goal there, but luckily they didn't. Let's demand more from the boys here from the last 10 minutes. Basically, Mason Greenwood scores a screamer, and we get the goal that we were looking for to really be a little bit more safe in that reverse fixture at home. Can we get another one here? Martel plays it to Zielinski, Kelme, Jimenez, Samolino, Kelme again, back to Martel. Martel again. Oh, it's Greenwood close to getting his second goal of the game there, but he did not manage to put that one away. We're into the extra time. I will really like a second goal here to really be safe in that home fixture. Victor Rogue moving forward here. Solo run here close to awarding him with a goal. Zielinski with the corner. Can he make it happen? Victor Rogue. Have a counter here. Hopefully they will not execute. Lille still having the ball. Blow the whistle, ref, please. Lille, and we win the ball. Put it away there, and that should be it. We do get a 2-1 victory in the first game against Lille. Very, very nicely, as we also see, if we take a look at the competition, that Brighton won 3-2 against Napoli. But I do think that Napoli will be able to turn that around at home. That would be nice. Actually, something else other than the Conference League semifinals to talk about. I am maybe looking to sign Xavi Simons on a permanent transfer from PSG. I tried to offer them around 57 million as he is valued right here, but PSG is not letting him go for that amount of money they want. The optional future fee that I have included in the loan contract. But it is a lot of money. It's over half of our transfer budget for the summer. So let me know what you think about it. Maybe I will sign him up for the next season. He is a very good player. And it'd be nice to have him around. Also, Zielinski here, he is wanted by PSG, and if I could get like 31 to 35 million from him, then I will sign Xavi Simons from PSG. Another player that would be nice to have is Doku, which of course is also on loan from Man City, but he is way too expensive, I think, to be able for us to actually to buy him. But we will see. Maybe I will sell more players and we'll have the money to buy him. But yeah, see you guys at the second leg of the semifinal in the Conference League in a minute. We are ready for the second leg of the Conference League semifinal. In the meantime, we did pick up a 3-1 victory away from home against Levante, where Victor Gyökeres scored 2 goals and Victor Roque got his first Atlético Madrid goal. So that's nice, even though his time here at the club is probably going to be over in about 4 games. But still nice to see that your deals, even though they're on loan, is actually working. But we are ready here to play in the second leg of the Conference League semifinal against Lille. Obviously, we have a 2-1 victory in the bag for this game, and we are lining up quite similar to the first game. Otherwise, Xavi Simons and Rodrigo de Paul are back into the starting 11. Very happy to see that. So hopefully that would only improve our squad so that we can, bring this Conference League final home safe here. Let's start the game. I am expecting to win, or at least just get a draw. I don't really care. I just want to play in that final. So we hopefully can get a second trophy as we are already behind. Not good. Oh no, it was upside. We were quite lucky there. Hopefully that will continue for the rest of the game being lucky. That will be nice. Let's encourage the boys. This is awful to look at. It's not going that well. Actually, I think I will play with a little bit of a different approach here. It has worked in previous games, especially against Real Madrid, where we play like this instead of the other formation. So hopefully it will work again here against Atlético de Madrid, against Lille, sorry. You can already see that we are creating chances, and we are regaining that possession. Nope. Let's demand more from the team. I'm not happy with what I am seeing right now as they finally get their goal. Lille. This is very, very unlucky or just awful, to be honest. Jeremy Duku up to Xavi Simons. Can we get a goal back early on? As Paduki Paul flies that shot over the goal. Håkan Harderson from Lille is actually just like the best player on the field right now. I feel like he's creating everything for them. If you know him, he is also playing for Lille in real life, actually. Samuel Lino, and he gets a goal. Nice, and we are back in front in this two-legged fixture. Let's praise the boys. That's a nice goal here from Samuel Lino, as we are still in front in terms of XG. I can see Rodrigo Paul is a bit tired, so I think I will bring on Rodrigo will kill me here. He is a fresh pair of legs. Samuel Lino drops down to oops, what happened here? Mistake. Let's put that on inside forward again and put him down there, and then we will sub on Mason Greenwood, which has been playing quite good in recent games. He comes on to bring this victory to Atlético Madrid. Mason Greenwood, can he get a goal? He scores a goal. I am a tactical master genius, if that is even a word, as we are now leading with 2 goals, and the Conference League final is looking on the horizon for us here. You can see the final in the horizon, sorry, as Lille are playing it very nicely around here in their back line, as Noah May gets a goal. That is not what we like to see. This is getting way more, it's a way closer game than I was expecting, actually. Mason Greenwood again, close to getting a second goal of the game. Let's demand more from the boys. I'm not happy with what I am seeing so far. We are conceding too many goals against a team like Lille. But if we score more goals, of course, it doesn't matter. But I'm just not feeling safe in this game, actually. Kelme here up to Xavi Simons. Duku is not getting a goal there. Greenwood, Xavi Simons, close to getting a goal. We are dominating on XG, so I don't know if we are just unlucky or what is the case for this. But Gyökeres here has the ball out to Yancueto. Can he get a goal? Nope. A nice save there from the Lille goalkeeper. Xavi Simon is quite tired. Same thing with Duku. Yodo is also tired, but we will hold out a little bit more here. Yancueto. Mason Greenwood has the ball. Yodo loses the ball, but a nice tackle from him there. Yoda puts it in. Nope. And we have a counter attack for Lusk Lille. They put it in for a corner, and they have. We will need to make some substitutions now. A lot of our players are tired, including Xavi Simon that comes off now. Samuel Lino is tired on that wing back. Lorente is tired. We can probably bring in Eric Martel. As we have one more substitution, I think I will put in Victor Roque on the wing here, and hopefully that is enough to qualify us for the final in this competition. We are probably going into extra time here against Lille. If they do not score right now, it kind of looks like that is going to be the case here, as they get a shot on target. That's a nice save from Oblak. can we get a late goal here to finish off this huge drama? And we get it. Mason Greenwood. What a substitution. Maybe he will start in the final is if this holds out. He has been a very nice player to have to sub on here in these games. Zielinski, Kelme, Mason Green again. Mattel, Samolino close to closing the game here in the Conference League semi-final. We are into the extra time, and Lille has a last shot off. They have the goalkeeper up there, and Zielinski finish off this two-legged fixture. And we are on our way to the Conference League final, and I am very, very happy with that. That's so nice. Now the big question is, who are we going to face in the Conference League final? Have we got a message here? We will play Brighton in the Champions League Conference League final at the Estadio José Alvarate in, that is, I guess, maybe Ben Sporting's home ground. So obviously we have a little bit of a home advantage playing in Portugal that is way closer to us than it is to Brighton. So yeah, hopefully we will win that game, and we will of course play that game in this episode. So please be around for that. I will play the remaining La Liga fixtures, and then we'll head straight for that final to see if we can secure a second trophy for this save. So see you guys in a minute. So my recording of the Conference League final did fail. I don't know why, but obviously I am not playing the final again because that will be cheating. But yeah, let me show you. We lost 2-0 to Brighton in the Conference League final. A game where we were actually the better team, as you can see here. We have a lot of shots on target. We had a high XG, so we should have won the game. But I will show you the highlights. I'm very sorry that the recording crashed or whatever it was that caused it, but I will show you the goals here either way. We have Joe Linton scoring after 3 minutes of the game, and then Joe Linton, he finished it off here by scoring when there was only 10 minutes left. So unfortunately, that is what happened, and we lost our second final in this season. So if we take a look at the competition, we have lost 2 finals. 2 times we have been the runners up for a trophy, and we finished third in the La Liga table. So that is quite unlucky. But if we take a look at the La Liga, we are actually in third place with a record point haul for Atlético Madrid. If we take a look at the records here, 92 points is a team record of points. So that just says how superior Real Madrid has been this season. Unbeaten, of course, winning their third La Liga title in a row. But hopefully next season we'll be able to challenge a bit more for the La Liga title. Hopefully Real Madrid will sell some players, weaken their squad, so we have a chance of pushing a bit more for that La Liga trophy that we are looking for. In terms of the squad, I'm hoping to improve it a lot. We do have a lot of money in the bank, so we have a lot to look forward to in the next season. But again, you didn't miss out on a lot for me not recording the UEFA Conference League final as we lost anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys are still interested in this series as I will continue with the fourth season, year of this Atlético Madrid football manager save. So see you guys at the new season of Atlético Madrid, where hopefully we have made a lot of good signings. Bye.